Adele, you got a comment?
Yes, hi, morning, everybody. Second to Mary's comment is I'm about to sign on my ex-bosses from Harcourts. And the amazing thing about our model is what I get is that principal owners are just not being able to afford the cost now. You know, the brick and mortar, the everything, employing receptionists and so on. So my ex-bosses say that, you know, they are very keen, they're signing on in the next month, but they'll be saving about 60,000 Rand a month coming on board to EXP. So I'm joyful for that because they know of a lot of agents and can also recruit. But end of the day, it's hope for us is that every agency that owns a brick and mortar in every little town is suffering, I think.
Yeah. I mean, that's you think of the mental health that you've just improved. You know what it's like? I mean, Ferdy will tell you, living under the burden of 60,000 Rand a month that you've got to find before you make a cent. Okay, guys, so that's awesome. Florrie, thank you for reading the mission statement, and I think it did start a good conversation there. Then welcome to everyone who's here for the first time. If you are here for the first time, I'd love you to say hi. You're very, very welcome to do so. You also, if you don't have to, you can sit quietly in the background if you'd like to. But if you are here for the first time, either as a guest or you are an EXP agent recently joined and this is your first family time, we'd love to hear from you and just say hi. Hello, Arista. Are you a brand new? You're welcome to put your mic on and say hi to everyone, but that's up to you.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I'm brand new. This is the first time that I've joined this meeting.
Awesome. Welcome. Where are you from, Arista?
Bloemfontein.
Oh, lekker, man. I've actually really wanted to see a bigger group growing in Bloem. I think there's potential there.
I think so too. We're working on it.
Excellent. Great. Well, welcome, Arista. And I trust that your new season at EXP is going to be a very happy and prosperous one.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Yeah, anybody else, you're welcome to stick up a hand. So at the bottom of Google Meeting, there's a little hand icon. If you click it, you get put in a queue. Hello, Paige.
Hi, Steve. This is my first meeting today, and I'm working with the Deep South.
So that's deep south of Cape Town, huh?
Yeah, with Dave Wilson and Sarah and Danes. Unfortunately, I started and then ended up going to hospital for a gallbladder removal. So I'm now getting back on track and hoping to really get going this week.
Yeah. Are you still in a bit of pain?
Fortunately not.
Okay, great. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, Paige, but welcome to EXP.
Thanks. Thank you.
Where were you before this?
The last 2 years I've been running my own company. But I got divorced 3 years ago and realized that hand to mouth is not going to create a pension fund. But I've been in sales all my life.
Okay. Cool. So kind of like a really new season, both on a personal level and a business level, which can be stressful. And now you've got the health challenges, but may the Lord bless you. I really hope this is the start of a whole new flourishing season for you. And on that point, guys, every person I am speaking to, every video I'm watching, everything that I've been feeling in my spirit is we are going to have an awesome 2025. I think the South African economy is going to turn next year, and we're going to see growth and fruit and success. That's what I think is going to happen. Mark my words, next year is going to be a great year. Great. So welcome everyone to Family Time. Kudos and thank yous. This is the next little thing on our agenda. I love encouraging the verbal expression of gratitude, both in a family and in a business, which we call our family, because this is one of the ways, if you're a leader, to create healthy culture within your group, is you get people expressing gratitude. Now it does a number of things. First thing it does is it does something for the person actually expressing the gratitude. You may have heard, probably more so if you're a Christian and you're in church often, because this is kind of one of the good messages you'll hear in church is that we must express gratitude. We must give thanks. But also, motivational speakers sort of say this thing, maybe spend 5 minutes a day writing down 3 things you're grateful for. I've heard that as like one of the practices that some people teach as like a personal growth thing. Either way, there is a power to actually stopping complaining about life, finding the negatives, spiraling down into fear, and just stopping and not asking for something, not hankering after the next thing, feeling dissatisfied with where I am. There's a certain sense of contentment that you feel that comes over you when you stop and just say thank you. There's a certain sense of contentment that comes over you. Contentment is a wonderful thing. So expressing gratitude does something for you, but obviously it also builds relationships. Good manners lead to good relationships. Isn't that true? Bad manners lead to bad relationships. It's good manners to say thank you. And then it also does something, so that's on an individual level, but it also does something for a group. There's a certain sweetness and freshness to the aroma of a culture where there is a regular practice of people saying thank you, because we begin to feel safe with each other. We begin to like one another. It's very good for a culture. Yeah. The verbal expression of gratitude is an important thing in life. So let me start. I want to say thank you to Andre Foster. I see Lydia's got her hand up. I don't know where Andre is, Lydia, if he's with you, but my thanks go to Andre, because I was away with my family last week, and Andre very graciously took over the leadership of the family time meeting last week and did a good job. So I wanted to say thanks to Andre for that. See Andre's thumb going up and down there. Thank you. All right, so who was first? Richard, Coca, go for it.
I want to just say thank you to Ferdi. I've had quite a few questions to him, and he's always been there ready to answer questions for me. So thank you very much, Ferdi.
Brilliant, thanks. Berdine.
Good morning, everybody. I just want to thank Almarie. She was surprised me with a bunch of flowers, proteas, and coffee, to thank me for all the positivity that I brought into her life, and to be more excited about her goals that she reached than my own. Almarie, thank you so much. Thanks for your smiles. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for your everything. And thank you that I thank the Lord that we can work together, and the EXP team is just to build each other up and not bring them down. I think to be in EXP is just a privilege, and it's very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Berdine. I just want to say thank you to Berdine as well, because she's always, I think when I reach something, she's more excited than I am. So that's why I said you make me excited about the things that I achieve. Thank you, Berdine. It's good working with you, and it's a pleasure for the flowers. You mean a lot to me.
There's that beautiful fragrance in the group. Can you smell it? Wonderful. Sharon.
Hi, everybody. Steve, I really want to thank, I've got over 13 people from my team here this morning, and I want to thank them for just being team players and being here, and, just being here and being a blessing, because it blesses me when they're here. Then I know they're part of the team.
Cool, well done, Sharon. Lydia. Your mic is muted, hey?
There we go.
There you go.
Thank you. Just want to say thank you for Paige for the referral. And she followed up, and when she just came out of her op, she was already talking to me, so she's very on the ball. And then for Florette standing in for me at one of my other meetings. So it's lovely to have that collaboration and team players. Thanks, Steve.
Well, that's so good to hear. Thanks, Liz. Christine, morning.
Good morning, Steve. Listen, yes, I'm very grateful, and a thank you to our team. My team is not the size of Sharon's, but we are 7 of us are here this morning. And I'm looking forward to the day that I can say I have 13 of them here. So a huge thank you to our team as well. But the actual thank you that I also want to give through is to Lisna. We don't see her always on this meeting. And my interactions with her in the last couple of weeks, also dealing with the Agents Council of EXP and so on, and the professional manner and the passion with which Lisna has handled it, and the communication feedback. Lisna, you, the leader we heard you are, that is the leader you are. Thank you.
For sure. Thanks, Christine. Lisna is a great blessing to many of us, and now globally playing her role as well. And I look forward to being in Miami with Lisna at the end of the month as we take EXP South Africa to EXP, so global conference. Next on our list, Patrick.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I just wanted to thank Sharon for all her help with my transactions, and I'm still fairly new to EXP, but Sharon's really been very helpful and constantly checking in and checking that I have everything I need and that I understand how the specific systems for EXP work. And yeah, so really appreciate that, Sharon. And I have a lot to learn from her with regards to helping other people in that way, and just always being available to help. So thanks, Sharon.
It's a pleasure, Patrick. Love having you in our team.
Super. Nicholas. Nicholas Koopman.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. I just want to say thank you for Clinton. Always checking in with me. We work in one transaction together. And may it last long. And then also to the Realtors team of Brackenfell, thank you for inviting me with the robot call. Yeah, it was a pleasure. And thanks in general for the EXP guys. When I maybe call some guys, they are always available and give some feedback. Really appreciate it.
Super, Nicholas. Well done. And then I think it's probably Sarah, hey? Sarah Danes. Sarah, are you there? No, your mic's not working. Sorry, Sarah. Yeah, I can see you've turned it off, but the actual computer you're using, the mic isn't working. Okay, guys, that's wonderful. Thank you for all of those. Much appreciated that you participate in that. It's so good for us. And I want to say well done to our cappers over the last 2 weeks. I'm not sure if Leslie or Glenn are with us. Glenn not. Leslie, if you're here, stick your mic on and tell us how you became such a legend. I don't think Leslie, no, she's not with us either. But anyway, well done to Leslie and to Glenn for capping in the last couple of weeks. And then I want to pull out someone and give her a huge kudos today, and that's Alta Null. Alta has, she has just been so persistent and consistent and determined with her agent attraction efforts, that this last couple of weeks she reached 15 tier 1 agents, which puts her in our leaders mastermind. So I run a separate small group for my agent attraction leaders in my group. It's every second Thursday. One person gets the floor in each meeting. That person checks in. We call it a check-in, where they talk about what's going well in their business, what's not working, what needs to be improved, what are they looking forward to the most? What are they dreading the most in the next month? What one new strategy are they thinking about for their business? So there's a little format that they go through, and it's amazing how when you work through that format, it really does open your business to your peers. And then they have an opportunity then to then speak into your life, speak into your business, give you their advice. It is a very powerful thing when you get leaders together to support each other's businesses. So in order to qualify for the Leaders Mastermind, you need 15 Tier 1 agents, and Alta just reached that in the last 2 weeks. So a huge congratulations to you. If you look on our leaderboard, let me show this to you. Maybe somebody can put the link to the leaderboard in the chat bar. You will see this little blue disc that I've put in the names. Those are for the people who are in the Leaders Mastermind. So yeah, you can, there's 12 of them at this point. 12 disciples. Well, I hope that we have that kind of success, and you'll see Alta's just added on there. Okay, and then I'm going to obviously pick on a few other people on the leaderboard in a second, but well done to you, Alta. Alta, just if you can get your mic on and just tell us a little bit about what you're doing and why the agent attraction, you know, why your effort on this.
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Steve. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I'm just following the process. I've been attending Harvey's training, and I'm just doing what he's doing. And I think the secret lies in the persistence. And I think in the fact that I really take time with each agent to make sure that they know what they're getting into. And yeah, I think that's the most thing. And then also following up. Following up is where the money lies. That's where the success lies. So thank you so much for your wonderful words. And I'm looking forward to just get attracting more people. Thank you
now,
so
Alta,
much.
You've sponsored a disproportionate number of people overseas. I think you've sponsored 2 agents in Dubai and 1 in America, if I understand. So of your 15 frontline, 3 of them are in other countries. Now, just tell us a little bit about your international thrust.
Oh my word, I lost one in Dubai, unfortunately. I worked very hard to get that person up and running and so forth, but the Dubai market is extremely challenging regarding marketing. So it's really not easy for them to actually get listings and so forth. The regulations are just too tough. And that person couldn't unfortunately make it. But then I got a second person in now. And then I have this one lady in San Diego in California. She's had a rough patch. Her son had 2 types of cancer, and he just recovered from all of it. Praise God. He gets all the glory. That man was at the front door of death for several months. And praise God, that man is completely cured. So, you know, if that was the reason that that lady entered my team so that I could support her spiritually through this at 2 o'clock in the morning, we were on the phones praying for the breakthrough in her son's life, then that was enough. I don't need her money. I only need to be where I'm supposed to be every day of my life.
Amen, Alta. That's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, what a good point, eh? We got to love people first and then recruit them second. You know, just learn something else there, guys. If you know people in other countries, you might not know any estate agents in America or Dubai or Spain or Italy or Greece or the UK or Australia or India. But you might know people who live in those nations. Have you tried phoning the people that you know, an old school friend or whatever, and just saying, look, I'm entering a new phase of my business where I'm wanting to expand my business into the UK or into India, wherever you've got a friend, and say, do you know any successful professional estate agents that you think would be worth being in business with? And if so, could you refer me to them? Could you put us together? Because I'd like to show them what we're doing. Ask for referrals from the people that you know in other countries. And they may know estate agents if they've bought property there. It's worth doing. Okay, so huge congratulations to you, Alta, for the success that you're having. Next is the leaderboard, and I kind of need to wrap this up and get on to our training. But I just want to highlight a few people on our leaderboard. At the very top, so we have a new top 3. And this is at Javi's expense, but Sharon, you've earned it. Sharon has sponsored, maybe you can tell us the number, but I think you've sponsored 15 people frontline in the last 3 months. Something like that. And your business has grown so fast over these last few months. I'm just like, is this just like, you know, you plant the bamboo tree and you water it for 5 years and you don't see anything, and then it grows 90 feet in 90 days? You know, is it kind of that you're reaping stuff that you were doing a couple of years ago? Or have you changed something you're doing in the last few months to sponsor so many people frontline? I'd love to hear what you're doing.
Steve, the first thing I would say, I just give God all the glory, because of those 15 people that are sponsored, half of those people have phoned me and said, I want to join you. I want to do what you're doing. And Pietermaritzburg, that is a small place. We've now got 17 agents in Pietermaritzburg and an agent in Sebokeng that we opened our own office this past week, Flo, and she just said, I want to join you. I've been watching you. I want to join you. And so I just give God the glory for that, because it is seeds that I have been planting. And after a year and after 2 years, I see that people are watching me and they want to do what I'm doing.
And that's, I guess, one of the benefits of being a positive, joyful, encouraging, loving person. Because when people look at you, Sharon, you're attractive. You're beautiful. People want to be with you and do what you're doing because you've got such joy. There's a wonderful lesson in that, I'll tell you.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, well, we're very proud of you, Sharon. Well done, and keep going. You're busy changing not only your life, but your children's lives with what you're building here.
But I do this with such conviction, Steve, because it's changed my life. And so I would say to everybody, even those starting out, just do it as unto the Lord, and it will just attract people to you.
Super, Sharon. So anybody with a gold background on the leaderboard is someone who has moved above someone else in the last 2 weeks. So there are other people on the list here who have added more people to their first tier, but it's just that they haven't leapfrogged someone else. James, huge congratulations to James Conyer. So he's now in the top 5. James has just jumped over you, Andre and Lydia. Sorry. But let's see what you guys can do in the next 2 weeks. So well done to James. He's in top 5 now. Also to Lisna, her group hit 150, total revenue share group hit 150 over the last few days. So huge congrats there to Lisna. Andre and Lydia just short of 200. So I'm pretty sure you guys will be at 200 by the time we have our next family time meeting, which is also cause for celebration. Then Neil Robinson has also been doing a great job. Cheapers. Neil is introducing me to the best quality agents. Everyone he sponsors is like a capping agent. There's some potential icons in there because he's really targeting that luxury market. Again, tomorrow I'm having lunch with Neil, and all his message said to me was, are you available for coffee at Tash's at 3 with a prospect? She'll definitely be an icon. So my answer to that was, yes, I'm available to have coffee at Tash's with a potential icon agent. So well done to you, Neil. Look forward to seeing what happens. So Neil made, I'm sure you won't mind, because I am actually this is part of my story when I do the RevShare 2.0 presentation now. I'm telling everyone what Neil earned. It's not his consistent income. It was just the month where I was preparing my presentation. He was also showing me his RevShare. He made 80,000 Rand rev share last month. 80 grand with a team size of 32. Now that is disproportionately high because he's sponsoring very successful agents. They're productive agents. But it just shows you, you sponsor a few productive agents, it will change your life, the income of the rev share system. So well done to you, Neil. And then again, Alta, who jumped up. Then Brian Super. Brian is with us this morning. No, he's swimming in some cold pool or running on some mountain, but he's also sponsoring people because he's jumped up. Ada, well done. Ada jumped a lot. She had 5 on her first tier, now got 7. So she's up to number 23. And then Kathy Hugenhout, green means you're on the leaderboard for the first time. So she's just got to 5 on her first tier. So well done to you, Kathy. Great to see you on the leaderboard. I think you used to be, and I think you lost someone, but welcome back. All right, so that's our leaderboard, guys. Always very proud of everyone who's out there building their future and building their business. Upcoming events, let me do this quick and then we'll get into the training. So EXP have got the final batch of their roadshow events, and a huge kudos to Andrew and the team. Hey? When I heard them say, we're going to do 52 events in 52 weeks, I thought, oh, this oak, he's never going to sleep. Like, how's that even possible? Well, I don't know. They pulled it off. These are the last 5 of the 52 events around the country for the year. And just get the dates down, not only for yourself, but for your prospects, okay? So Irene, that's on Monday, the 21st of October. Gold Reef City in Joburg on the Tuesday, the 22nd. Then there's 2 in Morningside. I'm not sure where Morningside is in Gauteng, but anyway, there it is. On the Wednesday and the Thursday, that's 23rd, 24th of October. And then Bryanston Country Club, I'm sure Brad will be involved there. That's on the Friday, the 25th of October. So maybe just take a screenshot of that if you need it. I'm sure EXP will email out the registration link because you do need to register. But please advertise these events to your database, to your prospects. Get as many guests there as you can. These events are very good and very powerful. Sharon.
Sorry, Steve, if I can just say and encourage everybody to look at 5 agents in for every one of those venues. That is what I do. I invite agents to go to these venues, and they're always fantastic. And I did all the KwaZulu-Natal ones, and I've already got agents from that, and so has Lydia and Andre as well. So it's a good entree
For sure, Sharon, for sure. Okay, good. No, those are done. Sorry, that's an old slide. We can delete that slide. If you haven't registered for your Regis membership, please do it. I actually worked in the Regis office last week in Claremont because I had trouble with my internet at home. So I just went down to the Regis office. It was fantastic and worked there for the day. Beautiful offices, lovely little coffee shop, and quite a hum in the office. If you want to register, you get this for free. Hey? As an EXP agent now, you get Regis office membership for free. And if you go onto the Regis website, you will see that there will be a Regis somewhere close to you, probably, unless you're not in one of the major centers, I guess. So just go to that website. Again, just take a screenshot. I'm going to not leave that on the screen now, but just take a screenshot or a picture with your phone. Go to that website and go through the registration process. It takes a couple of days to get your membership, but it's paid for by you it's included in your 900 Rand a month, so you might as well do it. Hey, okay, guys. Sorry about the quality of the video there. It was a bit frustrating. I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah. So bless you guys. Have a great 2 weeks further.